Any of you who've been following this channel for a while will know that I'm a huge fan of RaceRoom, and a large part of its appeal is the 30 plus circuits available on it, most that you can't get on similar sim titles. And of course included within that number are the usual favourites such as Suzuka, Spa, Nürburgring, Monza, Hockenheim and more, but they're not the focus of this video. I want to shine the spotlight on the lesser known tracks. The tracks that often don't feature within the ranked racing schedule. The tracks that offer an incredible racing experience, even if the majority of time racing on them is against the in-game AI or simply hot lapping in your own personal sim time. Because ultimately it's these tracks that make any sim title stand out amongst the rest. The tracks that allow you to completely immerse yourself in your favourite title outside of any online based racing. So without further delay, let's take a look at the 5 tracks, in my opinion, that make RaceRoom racing experience great. First on this shortlist is Knutstorp Ring. This track is located in Sweden, and it's a short 1.26 mile circuit consisting of 14 corners. And if you, like me, love driving Formula cars, such as the Formula RaceRoom or Juniors, this circuit is an absolute blast. It's tight, undulating, and never really allows you to rest. In my opinion, it's one of the best racetracks for Formula cars within RaceRoom. This last sector in particular is super challenging, with a few blind apexes and a last corner akin to that of the Nordschleife Carousel. In number 4, we've got Brno. This particular circuit is a favourite of mine, for both GT3 and GT4 racing in particular. Due to the wide nature of this track, it's perfect for close door-to-door racing, as you'll see in this clip, with the BMW GT4 being glued to our side almost the whole way throughout this lap. It has 14 corners in total, 9 right and 5 left, with the majority of those corners being combinations of medium speed chicanes, allowing for plenty of overtaking opportunities throughout the lap. Now, it goes without saying that wide high-speed tracks like this suit any and all car classes. In particular, the WTCC and Silhouette series are tons of fun to race around here, which makes Brno a great all-round track to put on your RaceRoom purchase list. If you're enjoying this video and are not subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button so you never miss another RaceRoom video. But for now, let's get back to it. Next, we're travelling to the Czech Republic, to the circuit Autodrome Most. Again, this is another track I just love to race with GT3s, but like Brno before it, this track lends itself to many potential car combinations, such as WTCC, DTM, Formula RaceRoom series and GT4s to name a few. The tight, technical chicane of T1 and 2, turns 10, and the fast-flowing combination of turns 15, 16 and 17 provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. This track features a little more on the ranked racing schedule than some of the others on this list, but still an overly underrated circuit that really deserves more server time within RaceRoom. In number 2, we've got VÅLERBANEN. Situated in Norway, this track consists of just 10 corners, with only one of those being a heavy braking zone, making overtaking a challenge at the best of times, but easily the most enjoyable racetrack for Formula cars in RaceRoom. The Formula Juniors in particular are my go-to for this track, due to their small size and ability to race on tighter circuits such as this. I've spent many hours lost in this track since discovering it, cranking up the AI to 120 and trying to race my way through the field before the clock hits 0. Honourable car mention for this track are the NSU TTS, which are also insane fun to race around here. If this is a track you haven't raced yet, let me know in the comments down below, and if not, hopefully I've convinced you to give it a go. In number 1 is SACHSENRIng. Like tracks Brno and Autodrome Most, This track is the perfect setting for great racing, no matter your car or class of choice. The circuit starts with a heavy braking zone into the Coca-Cola curve, followed by a technical infield section before opening out into an almost flat out series of corners and hills that you really need to experience for yourself. The 2016 DTMs are my personal car of choice for this track. I've spent countless hours racing this combination, and it never fails to provide the fun, excitement, and total immersion we all search for within our favourite sim title. My favourite corner on this track is Queckenberg Curve. It's a challenging, bumpy, uphill left-hander leading back onto the main straight. Many times I've ended up spinning backwards into the pits here after being a little too eager on the throttle. And there you have it, the 5 tracks that I feel make RaceRoom great for me. But now, I want to know what you guys think. Did you agree with this list? Any tracks you feel that should be on this list but weren't? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. I'd really love to hear your thoughts. If you've enjoyed the content, be sure to hit that thumbs up icon, and of course subscribe to the channel if you wish to see more RaceRoom based content from me in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.